Hi, today is April 9th, 2012, and I'm showing you guys my Bilo trip that I did today. Um, if you went to the Bilo of the Plaza, there is some tons of clearance items that are marked down. The lowest, I believe, was like 50 cents, so I would run before they're all gone and just do some bargain shopping hunting before they are all gone. So I know that John Frieda is really expensive, so they range about 5 to 7 at most dollars for these particular products. So I think this particular store was trying to get rid of them, and they usually they're probably like discontinued items basically. So anyways, I got one of the John Frieda Luminous Color Glaze, the Clear Shine for 50 cents. And then the John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Light Reflection Conditioner for 50 cents as well. And then here's where we get to the problem here. So I went to the checkout line, and then there it is. She rings it up, and then it's $1 for two of them, or 50 cents. And then I presented her the high value coupon, and she was looking at it, and then she was like, I'm not supposed to take this coupon, and because that it's more than what it is, and that, and then they can like see the value of the amount, and I wasn't trying to get cash back, or I wasn't trying to get overage or anything like that. So she went and got her manager. The manager told me that I could not use it, and he won't. And I asked him if he could adjust it, and he was like, "No, I cannot adjust it." And to the point where I was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" So I was just really, I just was like, "Okay, fine, whatever. I just pay for it." So then whenever it gets down to my total to 107. Like, I need an extra penny and all this other stuff. I'm like, are you serious? You could have just keyed them 107. I'm like, oh my God. So this lady had to give me a penny for this whole entire item. And I was like, oh my God. And then I was like thanking her. So I was like, yeah, it was like so crazy. But I mean, I was like, whatever. So most people are just like, I don't, they'll just put it in 107. That's your total, even though you're a penny short or whatever. I mean, come on now, it's just tax or whatnot. So, so I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So she gave it the cashier the penny, and I'm like, oh my God, okay. So, anyways, um, after that, I went to the customer service desk, and I told the lady if I could use my high value coupons. Just like, let me go get my manager, and then I was kind of scared or nervous to the fact that I was going to get the same manager again, and that, he was going to say no, and, at that time I didn't realize that, there were other managers around besides him that could have assisted me with this. So, and I was like, I just didn't want to deal with that. So I was like, I just walked out, and I was just like really, really frustrating because that people are trying to save money here, and like if you're not going to help us save money, then you might as well just not let us use the coupon on clearance items. So, anyways, um, 30 minutes later, I called in again, and then I was like, I spoke with a different manager, and he was like, I explained him the same situation, and that I already purchased the item, and I wanted to use their coupon, and I asked him that can I get credit for it as long as if it doesn't exceed, and he's like, okay, sure, yes, and then he told me to go to speak with another member of management about it, and she settled everything down for me, and So I'm assuming that he told her, and then she she was being told that I was able to get back my dollar back in for presenting them the coupon. So yeah, the the thing is that they have the right to deny or accept your coupons, but if it's kind of strange to have one manager to accept it and one to refuse it, but I mean, I just think that it's not right. So yeah, so I got it totally for free, and even though I didn't get my 7 cents back, it wasn't that big of a deal. As long as I got back my dollar, I only pay 7 cents for both of these items, and the CSM, she knows me from another Bilo store, and she was like telling the other managers that how I was at her old store and all this other stuff, and then so she's like, "You shop at this Bilo now?" And I'm like, "No, I like to go to different Bilo stores because of I prefer to have my cashiers to be more lenient with my coupons. This particular Bilo, the one I always go to, isn't really fair enough with coupons. There's too much drama, and there's too much drama with internet promos and high value coupons and all this other stuff. Another Bilo is just like that other particular Bilo store. If I use the self checkout line, I won't have any problems. And I mean, she was always there, but I mean, I prefer to go to the other Bilo because they have a self checkout, and there's not a lot of drama if you're using self checkout on coupons to where somebody is going to complain about your coupons and having to go through your bags and everything. And there's just so much things. But anyways, she got I think she got kind of mad at me for calling corporate about the issue, but I wanted to get it settled, and I just wanted my dollar back, and that's all I was asking for. And if it takes 2 or 3 managers to go for it, then I'm gonna fight for it until I get it. I'm following the policy. I'm following everything, but it just doesn't make sense whatsoever to have your manager to whether or not he or she could deny or accept your coupon to adjust it down and not give you the full overage or whatever, that kind of thing. That's just really frustrating for me.